Hello everyone, I'm Anshika Shaw. I'm a marketing consultant at QUANTUMTALKS. Today we have Arshad with us, who is the CEO of Unicornready startup and a part of QUANTUMTALKS corporate training program. Let's talk to him today to understand what it is to be a Magento practitioner and a corporate trainer, and how he's creating a positive impact amongst job students and job seekers and professionals. So Arshad, tell us about the startup story you have.
Yeah, hi. Thanks, Vanshika. Thanks for arranging this session. And yeah, I started my startup journey in 2014. So after 1 year from my education, after I completed my education, I worked 1 year in corporate world, and I started my corporate journey. And it's been last 7+ years now. I'm part of startup world. And it is wonderful, like being the entrepreneur and being a startup owner, or being a self business or whatever. So it's a wonderful feeling, like you have to experience it, then only you will understand like that. Yeah, thanks.
That's truly inspiring, sir. So what are the software services Unicornready provides to its customers?
Yeah, so we started our startup journey when there was a many problem in the e-commerce world. So when we started in 2014 or that time or 15, so the people are not aware of how the e-commerce work, or how they can set up their own e-commerce system, or how to have own platform. So all people are very curious the growth that they see, how the Flipkart is growing, how the Amazon is growing. Because 2014-15, that's the era that all the e-commerce boom started. So it's like everyone wants to have their own platform, or their own websites. Yeah. So that's how we come up with a solution that we provide e-commerce implementation for small and medium SMBs. Basically, we target small and medium medium-sized customers, and also we have few enterprise customers. But more of our customers are small.
Okay, that's great, sir. So tell us about Magento and what is the role of Magento in e-commerce platforms?
Yeah. So when it comes to Magento, for a small or medium scale customers, if they want to go online, so it's very expensive. If they want to build their own custom solution, or if they want to have their own trademark, or their own identity in the market, so it's my platform. So or someone want to build a marketplace like a Flipkart or Amazon. So I'm telling about a marketplace where anyone can come into as a seller and list their store and make. So it's very expensive for a small and medium scale businesses. But what it comes to Magento is a platform that is a pre-defined, that have lot of future-rich features. So anyone can go live in 2 to 3 weeks of time, including heavy marketplace. So you imagine someone can build a website like a Flipkart or Amazon with all the features, and they can go live in a less time and spending few money. And it's as it is open source. Initially, they don't have to go with the enterprise license or anything. So there are two versions available in Magento open source and enterprise. So we are so the merchants can use an open source, and their lifetime they can use. They don't have to pay any loyalty or license fee, nothing. So that's a wonderful feature Magento offer. So it's like a future-rich e-commerce platform in one word.
That's truly amazing, sir. So as you've been working in this technology for a long time, and like you must have a lot of initial experiences that must be really difficult to manage. So how you felt while working in Magento, this niche technology? Share your initial experience with us.
Okay. Yeah. So
So should I repeat? You wouldn't.
Correct. I just missed the question word.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Please share your initial experience with us. Like you've been in this niche in technology for a long time. So please share the initial experience you had at Magento, like using Magento.
Okay. Yeah. So we started Magento, working in Magento when Magento 1.7 or 1.8 was very widely used in the market, or very not. So when you see now, it's a Magento 2.4. It's a completely well matured platform, and it's overtook by, it's owned by Adobe. That time it is a set
Yes.
independent e-commerce platforms and startups like us only. And
Yeah.
the community of Magento is a great, and we used to have a many meetups, Magento meetups and community events to push the Magento, or teach the community about why Magento, what is the advantages of Magento, and how they can grow with the Magento. That's how. So it was very it's like a family. When you come to Magento community, we grow like a family, and we are like a family, and we help the merchants to grow them like that. So now you see the people are who using the Magento, they have grown, and even the Magento grown.
Yes.
It's now owned by
Yes.
Adobe. Yeah.
So as this technology is new and like many people aren't aware about Magento. So what were the challenges you faced while working in Magento?
One of the big challenge in Magento is it's very difficult to get resources because it's not it's an enterprise grade application, or it's well architectured application, because it is feature rich, and it is extendable and scalable like that. So the Magento initially, how they launched, or the Magento core team built in a way so anyone can use and customize it and can launch any type of e-commerce application. So all the core are available. So if you see customer core modules are the order, sales, all whatever you required for e-commerce, everything base are there. So it is very difficult to get a resource who understand the concept of e-commerce, because someone who just know coding doesn't add value
Yes,
in Magento, and someone
that's
who know
true.
only e-commerce, yeah, it not add any value. So because we need someone who know both, who know e-commerce,
Yeah.
who know coding, and who can understand the complex e-commerce architecture. Yeah, so it's difficult to get like those resources.
Okay, sir. Like we should have different eggs in one basket, like that. Rightly said. So why do you think everyone should learn Magento? Why is it so
Because
important nowadays?
yeah, correct. So you see, now after the pandemic, this COVID, or everyone want to have their own e-commerce presence or the online presence, and many people lost their job, or they are out of the
Yes.
job because of this pandemic. But you imagine if they know Magento, or if they know how to set up an online store, the demand is huge. One side you see thousands of
Absolutely.
retailers, they want the e-commerce implementation, and
Yes.
there are small guys who can spend maybe lakh or less than lakh, and there are medium retailers who can spend 10 lakh or 20 lakh like that, and there are enterprises, they can spend crores. So demand is huge, but when it comes to supply, the people who know Magento, or people who can deliver a e-commerce store in Magento is less. So that's why if you everyone if people are more into know any technologies, I'm not especially Magento or any e-commerce, because Magento means it's easy, so they don't have to teach retailers what is Magento, why Magento, because people know what is Magento, why Magento, because retailers will educated on those things. So it is
Yes.
easy. If someone know Magento, they can sell easily. So someone can get job easily, because you see, if you just go to any, for example, you go to a TCS website, or
Yes.
or Accenture, or you take any MNC in the. So you are a Java developer, or you are a .NET developer, or QA developer, and you apply in TCS or any of these MNCs, you get a call maybe 1 out of 10, or very less chance. But
Yeah.
if you are a
Yes.
Magento developer and you know Magento, you just apply in any of these MNCs. The next day you will get a call. Please come and join. That's the demand of Magento is, because the demand is huge. If 1,000 openings are there, supply is less. Only one employee, one candidate is available.
Yes. So that's really nice. I would surely give it a try. Like I would surely try Magento. So
Yeah.
Arshad, there's a perception in the market that Magento is best for large enterprises. And having implemented like more than 100 e-commerce projects, like you implemented more than 100 e-commerce projects, do you recommend Magento to small and medium companies?
Yeah, of course, because Magento come with both open source and enterprise license, and that's the why now people are thinking Magento is expensive, because the resource cost is high, and plus the infrastructure cost is high. But there are hundreds of e-commerce implementations or store owners, small and medium people who are startups and who use Magento and who use, there are now DigitalOcean, Linode, like there are many cloud providers. They provide a
Yes.
cloud from $5 starting. So that
Yes.
$10 or $20 per month means it's a very small amount. So that is a good enough to have a decent Magento implementation. And so so any small guy can also afford all this. So that is the main advantages of Magento. And so a small case or a small retailers who have a budget
Yes.
of lakh or 2 lakh or less than lakh
Yes.
also, they can I tell they can go online with Magento. They don't have to worry. And what is the advantages of what they get is when they grow. Okay, for example, if they are getting thousands of orders or by like it's all how they market it, how their brand, how their product grow in the market. So if they go with any small solution, what happens? The system breaks and their
Yes.
customer will be disappointed
Yes.
because of. For example, if you are buying an online and if you see when you paid and come back to the system and your system crash, you will never
Crash.
order in that website again, right? Because
Definitely.
you have to go with the customer support, how to get the refund money or
Yes.
get the order. So much headache. That's a problem. So the small retailers can avoid all these issues if they go with initially with Magento and migrating data from. If they're thinking, okay, let us now go with some other platform. So when they grow, if they have 1,000 customer or 10,000 customer, migrating this data
Yes.
to any Magento or a stable platform. So initially they can go with a stable platform, and Magento is open source, is a free. So and they can go with the open source one, and there are beautiful themes available in many theme forest or like those theme marketplaces. They can purchase any one theme, and all these are very less than $100. They can get a beautiful theme. They can go like that's it. Yeah,
Yes, nowadays, like we know that online presence is even more important than like having a motor and brick shop. So,
yeah,
how
correct.
is Magento different from other platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce? Why a business should go with Magento? So, tell us about it.
Uh, yeah, correct. So that's right. Also, what happen? A customer go with a Shopify. So there are many restrictions because Shopify code is not in our server, or it's not managed by us. Only the front layer, only the theme level we can manage. So what happened for a customer? You want to automate something. For example, uh, uh, if a customer want to have some custom solution to the deliver something. For example, you see a cake shop. Okay, someone a
Yes.
cake owner. He just want to set up an online store. He can sell the cake because now cake is very
Yes.
trendy, very home. Even the home makers have started making cakes and selling.
Yes.
So someone decided, let's make a platform or a marketplace to sell cakes. So any housewife can list their cake there and sell online. So what happened in cake? They want to have a delivery schedule when you want
Yes.
pay. So it's a very
Yes.
small feature. But when it comes to Magento, you can get it done in less than 5,000 rupees. If you think about it, that's a lifetime cost. The lifetime you have to spend. So when you spend a 4,000 or 5,000, the lifetime solution you are getting, that small delivery schedule pickup solution. But when it comes to Shopify, they give this as a SaaS. So monthly you have to pay. So every month you need to pay for just a delivery pickup or delivery slot. Every month you have to pay 1,000 rupees. So if you run a 1 year, it's like 12,000 you already spent, and still you don't own the code, you don't own the rights, nothing. So that's why I recommend even the small players go with Magento. So they own you have all the rights, you own the code, and you are the sole owner of your product.
Okay, sir. As there are a bunch of benefits to Magento, what are the common challenges faced by merchants using Magento?
One of the main challenge merchants may face is they didn't partner with the right partner. So what happened? There are many e-commerce agencies or e-commerce developers in the market who advertise themselves as, or they tell they know Magento, or they are good in Magento. Or what happened? They may not have a expertise in Magento. So what happens if you tell a very small feature? For example, if someone want to have in a website, they want to have a selection. Okay, which color to select? For example, if someone selling a T-shirt online, which is color to select, or someone want to have any small feature. So these all are built-in solution available in Magento. It's just a configurable product. Someone want to sell warranty with the product. So these all are built out-of-box features available in Magento. It's just a matter of how you configure. So if a merchant ended partnering with the wrong agency, what happened? If the agency don't know this is a out-of-box feature or how to set up this in Magento, they start writing codes. So what happened? They will write everything in code, and they ended up breaking the system, and they will mess everything, and even the checkout will take more than 4 or 5 seconds. The checkout time is recommended is below 3 seconds, or the page load time and everything is recommended is below 3 seconds. If anything is taking more than 3 seconds, no one will use that website or that solution or services. That is common. And now everyone have a high-speed internet, and still if it is taking more than 3 seconds, it will not add a value, right? So these merchants will end up with those solutions, with partnering with the wrong partners. They may be labeled that as their core. But what happened? Some agencies have freshers. I'm not telling freshers are bad, but if they are hiring freshers, they have to give proper training. So they need someone in house who are mastering Magento, who can train the freshers properly. If the people who want to train, or they are busy with projects, or they don't have a team who can guide the fresher, and simply giving the project to the freshers will not help, right? So even they don't know what to do, how to do, and so they will mess. And finally, they will be blaming Magento because of Magento. Its code is heavy, it's messy, bug. But they will actually, if they partner with the right partners, they will get beautiful e-commerce with very less expense or very.
That's absolutely rightly said. So, sir, like everyone has an inspiration and whom we look upon to. Tell us about the person whom you admire the most.
I like maybe Jeff Bezos, you can say, because he is the king of e-commerce, right? So he's a very fantastic guy, if you can say. He just, he delivered himself the packet when he got the first million customer. He himself sent a package to deliver. An initial stage, he have hard work. And when the e-commerce trend changes, For example, now it came to microservices architecture. So in a week time or 2 week time, they have implemented those architecture in the system, and it's a
Jeff
good
Bezos is
role model
an,
for anyone. Yeah, correct.
yeah, he's
Anyone
an
who wants
inspiration
to
to all.
e-commerce. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, like he's handled Amazon to such a great level, so definitely he can be anyone's inspiration.
Correct.
So, sir,
Yeah,
what
correct.
fascinates you in training others?
So it's like sharing knowledge is a divine. Someone you told, right? So it's like, so you feel happiness, or you feel fantastic. It's a very awesome feeling when you see your students, or someone you train, or someone you given the basic, when someone you taught the basic, and who are grown, and who is working independent, or who is talking in events, and who become a master in those technologies. It's like a good feeling. So you see some beautiful implementation of the website, and you see your students did that, or you helping them to get jobs if it come to a government. So helping, or they can grow independently without the help of others. So it's all some good or some feelings that you have. And I trained more than hundreds of students, and I feel very happy. And still, and one more advantage is like wherever they go, or wherever part of their company. I have students who work in US or Dubai, abroad companies, Germany, everywhere. So they got job, or they transferred, so they reached those places. Still, if they get any problem, they contact me, they reach me, and still they refer us. And another advantage is training is, in their company want some e-commerce solution, they don't think twice. They directly tell, our friend Arshad is there in Bangalore, we can use him, so he will be helpful. So that's another advantages, like because of training, or the way we taught them.
Yes, I truly understand the satisfaction you feel after training others, and like when they get back to you again for any help or any sort of service. So tell us, how is your Quantum Hunts corporate training program unique from other trainers? Tell us in detail about it.
What I like in I have coordinated with many agencies. Like I'm not mentioning the names. I'm a corporate trainer, part of many companies. So what differ from Quantum Hunts, the CEO Aparna, she himself put her effort to make sure the trainings are happening, and it's starting on time, and the students are getting the training or not, or arranging. And what more I like is she used to arrange fun activities, even if it's through an online session. She arranged a separate HR for that, and she arranged fun activities in middle. In some other agencies, when I never used to get such a fun activities in middle of the training session. One day, dedicatedly, she keep for fun activities. So those all, make Quantum had the highlighted one.
That is definitely true. Like Aparna ma'am definitely keeps the employees motivated and having it in her. She's perfect at it. Like definitely she's amazing. So what is the basic skill set a candidate should have or learn before joining a Magento course?
The basic one, they should have a computer science knowledge. When I tell computer science means it's not the word or the C or C++ or whatever anyone think. I tell they should know how the system work, or they should have a data science knowledge, or they should have the knowledge of algorithms. So these all are the basic knowledge. Should any it's not for Magento, it's for any developer. The basic, at least if someone asks what is bubble sort, they should be able to tell the bubble sort is a sorting algorithm and how it's works. That's a very basic. So everyone learn in the education system, right? When they're in engineering or the master's or bachelor's degree, they will be learning all these sorting algorithms. At least they should know all these words. If they don't know what is bubble sort, they should know. If someone asks what is it's a sorting algorithm. At least that much they should. If someone
Yes.
if someone asks you what is bubble sort, it's like it started bubbles or bubble. What is some other meaning? If someone asks you what is stack, and if you're telling it's a Stack Overflow, it doesn't make it training someone like that who tells Stack Overflow for stack, right? It's simple. It's a data structure, or it's a first in, last in, first out. Or someone who should know that much. That's the basic things I expect from a candidate who want to learn Magento.
Okay, sir. So, like, you've been training a lot and you know all the loopholes in the education system. So, tell us the 2 things that you would like to change in the Indian education system.
Yeah. So I like people know. I saw the white cap junior and all from for small students. I don't know. I don't recommend those things because what happened? The parents will push or force the small kids to learn coding and all, but it will not help because everyone don't want to be a coder. Doesn't matter you have to be a coder or something or software engineer or like those, right? So let the student or candidate decide what they want to be. Someone want to be a management level, like who just want to have a HR role, or someone want to become a singer, or someone want to become a comedian, or whatever they want. So I choose this profile because it was my decision. No one forced me to. You have to become a software engineer. You have to become a startup. You have to do this. No one forced it. It's my decision because and my parents. So you tell they are. My dad is a electronical background, and mom is a housewife. They never told me what to do. So it's I choose. I want to become this one. So I recommend they should have the freedom, even if they know most of the colleges are on independent universities. Like it's not like old days. Old days means all colleges will come under one university, and the university will give same syllabus to all the colleges. No, things are changed. Now most of the colleges are autonomous universities, so they can decide what they want to have as syllabus. So the students have more freedom. Students can suggest to their HODs or principal, sir, I want this in the syllabus, please add this as my optional subject. So no, there are many advantages. So we don't have to pause. I like those how things are changing.
Yes, absolutely. Like nobody can choose your passion. You need to do it yourself. So, sir, after gaining knowledge and getting the hands-on experience, a candidate would surely look for a job or something where we can earn. So, what are the job options available in India who have learned Magento? Tell us about it.
Okay, so if someone who know Magento, who want to learn Magento, they can join as if it is a fresher. From fresher, I will tell. So he can join as a junior Magento developer or as a associate Magento developer, and maybe in a 2-year time, and he can become a Magento developer. And in another 1 or 2 years, he can become a senior Magento developer and the team lead and the project manager and the e-commerce head, the e-commerce manager. And after 10 years of journey, if you imagine you are joining as a head of e-commerce in a brand called Puma, because Puma use Magento for their e-commerce platform, and you get a chance to join as an e-commerce head in Magento, in Puma. Or you take any of the brands that you like. Most of the brands, luxury brands, they all run their e-commerce in Magento. And if having a 10 plus years or 20, 15 or 20 plus years of experience in Magento as a developer and lead and manager or the senior software engineer or senior Magento developer, it's a, you show in your resume from the beginning you are Magento developer, Magento senior developer, Magento. So it is easy for you to get a job as a e-commerce head in Puma or any brands, right? So that's the career path you can get, and you can imagine the salary or the package they offer if you are driving their entire e-commerce business.
Yes.
So their e-commerce business depends on you. So you imagine the package they may offer you, and if you can deliver that value to them, like if they are getting the good orders and you are planning some innovative ideas to bring more orders, like you see Google Pay.
Yes.
Every season they come with new idea. So people are stuck in Google Pay. They don't come out. Right? Yeah.
That is true. The engaging campaigns they have that makes the e-commerce platform a success.
Yeah.
So, what is your perspective about Quantum Hunt's video resume for candidates?
It's a very innovative idea, and plus, the students feel more confident for sharing instead of sharing a Word document or some traditional resume. So they can watching themselves. After that, they can watch. They feel more confident, and they may help this to come out of stage fear or sharing something in the public. So they can what happened? They can share freely, because now you can keep status, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere you can share, and you just tag some random brand. So if you want to get into job into any brand, Microsoft, just tag Microsoft everywhere, share this video, right? So someone will notice from the Microsoft, and someone will recommend the HR, someone it may lead it to getting the job, right? So it's not like a reading Word document. So because the document sharing means you don't know how much it will get shared, till where it will reach. But video means it can go viral, right?
Yeah, definitely. So, like social media is now a key to success. So tell us the proudest moment of your life that you've experienced yet.
I felt, when I get a chance to work with Fortune 500 brands, so I felt very happy, because reaching from zero, we are working with small startups, small companies, and in a short span of time in Unicornready, we got a chance to work with the Fortune 500 companies like American Heart Association. So, it's like a very, I felt very awesome, meeting with them itself. We never expected in that such a short time we get a chance to meet those big people. So, and even because of the startup or the whatever the solution we implemented, we got a chance to meet to those people or talk to them or to work with them or to do some solution for them. So these all are awesome experience there.
Truly inspiring, sir. Definitely, like you must have got goosebumps while doing it. So, sir, what is your future plan for your company?
So we have many plans. We have our own product plan, and we have a plan to make become one of the best digital transformation agency in the world. Soon, inshallah, what you will tell in another 2-3 years, we want to become, if anyone, it doesn't matter if it's someone in the Costa Rica, in the West, in USA, or someone in the Karnataka, Bangalore. If someone think about e-commerce, they should think about Unicornready like that. It's like a number one digital transformation agency. World's number one. That's our.
Indeed, this will happen, sir. It was such a nice experience talking to you, sir. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and we are looking forward to closely working with you. We hope that job seekers and students will take you as an inspiration and sign up for the flagship training program at Quantum Hunts. Thank you so much, sir, and have a nice day.
Okay, thanks for having me.